My grandfather was a down-to-earth guy. He taught me how to cook. He was sick, and I had to take care of him for 6 months because my grandmother went to a nursing home. I stayed with my grandfather and cooked for him, and he taught me how to cook too at the same time. We made peach pancakes, homemade trail mix, biscuits and gravy, pineapple upside down cake, and it was the most fun I ever had. I grew up in Sandusky, moved there after being in Tennessee for a while. When I was growing up, I encountered a lot of verbal abuse and aggression by my family because of my mental illness. When I moved in the city, I got told I had to be in a behavioral school. It was rough for me in school. I encountered some bullies, made me feel like I wasn't worth nothing. I started using drugs at 6 years old to cope with my family and bullies and stuff like stress, all kinds of stuff I dealt with by using drugs. Living with my mom, we was always close. She made me feel comfort, at ease when we go on country rides. Every time I was around her, I was calm. I didn't have to worry about nothing. My mom's death took a toll on me. And when she passed, I thought my world was gone. I did a hot shot, which is meth and heroin mix in a syringe. It's supposed to stop your heart immediately. I wasn't successful as I thought I was, and they brought me back. It's somewhere in May or April that year, when I was 23, is when I got sober. I sought help. I got a guardian, got into a group home. That didn't work, so they put me in nursing homes. That wasn't working. And then they came to Toledo and asked me about if I wanted to try out Columbus. I said yes.
When he came to us, he was in a really troubled state. He had gone through multiple facilities along the Erie shoreline, and they didn't have no other place to send him, and they actually decided to send him down here. He was in a new environment, and he was so used to people just giving up.
Anything new for him is very difficult, very untrusting of staff and people around him.
I was scared at first. I had a lot of restrictions in place because I was having a lot of behaviors.
There were, multiple incident reports that occurred over a short period of time when he first moved in. But once he did let people in, it was a lot easier, and we got to know him and were able to develop strategies that were based on his trauma.
We helped him through everything. We walked him through the stages, taught him proper coping skills.
Writing, journaling, and also cooking. Cooking released endorphins in my brain because of the smell of the food. If I could smell something good cooking, I did my day right.
He started to let people in and started to allow us to help advocate for him.
I get treated like I'm a human being instead of trash. I didn't have the goal of moving out on my own at first. I had to prove myself.
He wanted to be independent. He wanted to work and redo his education and go to school.
I've been wanting to go to college since I was out of high school. And I got told I'd never make it. I said, how can we work up to these things?
We kept helping him through the steps that it took for school, getting him a tutor first, and then getting him through the process of applying for grants and how to pay for it. We helped him move into the community and then helped him get signed up at Columbus State University.
Now I'm in college and about to be my own food truck. Food truck's gonna be Chris's Smoke Shack and Grill Shack. What inspired me to go in cooking was my grandpa. The way he cooked in the kitchen. I also love to put smiles on people's face by helping them. And not just by helping them, giving them somebody to talk to.
After fighting addiction for quite some time, Christopher got a sobriety tattoo on the back of his leg, which was something he was very proud of.
It's been 10 years since I got sober.
Chris has worked really hard to get where he is today. He wants what he wants. He goes for it. He does everything 100%. I'm super proud of him.
Ever since I've been in Columbus, I don't want to leave. My team is wonderful. Just the little things you do for somebody, if you volunteer work or you're a supervisor or whatever you are, you make an impact on somebody's life. Out of everyone I've been to, this is far the best.